My friends, how y'all doing out there today? It is your boy Goof Rules. First thing first, I want you guys to hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. I'm here to teach you guys about prompt engineering. Um, Prompt engineering is very important, especially with the advancement of AI. I know a lot of you guys are out there using these AI apps, AI plugins, and extensions. A lot of these apps and plugins and extensions, the creators have engineered those to give those specific results. There's plenty of prompt patterns that they combine to give those specific results, and tailor it just specific for those uses, whether it's image generation, specific image generation, uh, analyzing emails, summarizing videos, summarizing emails, writing content, writing storybooks, etc. There's plenty of ways that you can use AI. My goal is to teach you guys about these prompt engineering patterns so that you can actually use your creativity to get the results that you want when it comes to AI. Okay, so first thing first, what is prompt engineering? Prompt engineering is the art and science of designing inputs. Inputs are prompts to the AI to guide the AI models like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, or custom LLMs. If you guys don't know what LLMs are, they are called large language models, which is that black box that you guys use when you guys are using that ChatGPT. It's to produce optimal, specific, and accurate outputs. Think of it as like programming with natural language. Why is prompt engineering so important? It's how you communicate with AI effectively. You're not just asking questions, you're actually shaping the responses of the AI. It's the core of AI interaction. A prompt is the instruction manual for your AI. It determines performance quality, right? So a vague prompt will give you a vague answer. A specific prompt will give you a powerful and more tailored results. It unlocks the AI's full capability. You can guide tone, structure, style, perspective, even role play scenarios or simulate entire workflows just using AI. AI eventually will be like the second brain to those who use it. The AI gets to know you, um, as much as you information that you give it, right? So your goal is to give it quality information, right? So you don't have to recall on other prompts, all right? So real world analogy, prompt engineering is like giving a chef the exact recipe and ingredients you want, right? So normally if you say make me something good, you probably get like some spaghetti or a hamburger or something, right? But if you say make me a vegan lasagna with layers of zucchini, cashew cheese, and sun-dried tomatoes, pesto in a Mediterranean style, now you're cooking. You're getting that specific nice dish that's not like all the other dishes, right? So there's some core components when it comes to AI. There's role assignment, which sets the character or expertise of the level. And when you tell it to act as something, act as a psychologist, act as a teacher, act as a designer, right? Web designer. So many levels of role playing that you can use to give the AI. It's all about your creativity, right? There's input constraints. It controls what data or context to be used. You can give it files and you can have your prompts circulated all just on the information that you're giving it. The style and tone, it can act as friendly, poetic, technical, or motivational, or anything that you can think of how you want it to actually respond, right? Format output, you can have it give the output as bullet points. That's what I like the most. Tabular format, which is on tables, you can have it do it as a code, email, script. It doesn't matter. As long as you can think of it, it can happen, right? So the goal or task is what the model should do. Should it summarize? Should it generate? Should it analyze, etc.? And perspective. What type of perspective should it have? Should it have the first person, third person, or you can give it the type of perspective that you want it to actually have. So prompt engineering is basically the fundamentals that you guys need to know. You can combine different prompt patterns um, to help you out. I'm going to be going over a lot of prompt patterns in this teaching in these modules. I'm going to do them each one by one so you can go back to the video. If you guys have any questions or you guys want me to elaborate on more prompt patterns or give you guys more examples, just hit me in a DM. I'm on all platforms, or just hit me in the comments. I'm very engaged. I will respond, especially at this level that I am right now. Right. So here's an example that I have up on the screen of a basic prompt versus an engineered prompt. So the basic prompt that you would normally put, that most people would normally put in, would be just tell me about blockchain. I'm using blockchain for example because that's stuff that I study. But an engineered prompt would be act as a futuristic economics professor in 3 paragraphs, explain how blockchain will reshape global trade in the next decade. Use simple metaphors and bold key terms. So that's something that I would put in there instead of the basic tell me about blockchains. Just how I've used blockchain. I'm said blockchain. How I've used AI already. I used it for creating kids books. I used it for educational purpose, entrepreneurship. I used it for prompt templates, and I used it for creating modules like this class right here. All right, so just thought-provoking questions that you guys should ask yourself is, how will prompt engineering reshape the digital literacy in the next 5 years? What happens when the entire industries rely on prompt accuracy? Should prompt engineers be licensed or certified in the future? How does prompt engineering intersect with psychology and persuasion? Can prompt engineers create culture shifting narratives through AI? All right, so we're going to get into the first prompt pattern. Please hit that like and subscribe button for me. It's your boy Goof. I'm out. All right. All right, just like promised, we're going to go over a prompt pattern. This one is the output automator